Sugar Ray Leonard. Good part. Just one of the hottest. And we're underway in round one. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook missed. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nope, that jab not going to score. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Yep. And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Sugar is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
A perfect counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! El Matador in trouble. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for this...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. His legs are gone, but let's get it started.
Fear, panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Counter punch. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Is there any... There's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are...
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he scores with the counter. A straight right just misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs this.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. That one will count. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. So much Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, this is the time that there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice counter. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Pow.
Down goes Mayorga. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Nice stop, but that won't score. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Ricardo Mayorga in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Sugar is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. That punch lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work and you think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Talk about Leonard in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. Fantastic punch. They exchange punches. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A perfect counter lands. A lot of effort being exerted here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to... And we enter the ninth. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And he just missed with that left jab. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about...
And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Sugar Ray Leonard days! Sugar Ray is down! So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win.
Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a...